yeah. Hey.
So, but you were a dancer, so I can't like, yeah.
You too can dance.
I try. We all try to dance, but are we really dancers? So I could take this mic away. Welcome to Nairobi,
Thank
and
you so
welcome to the
much.
trend.
Thank you.
So is it Sheebah or is it Sheebah?
Sheebah.
It's Sheebah.
Yes.
Aha. And
Yes.
here you are. So, but have you come to Nairobi before?
Yeah, been
Alright.
here quite so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, career-wise.
Yes,
Yeah,
musically
career-wise.
speaking, right?
Musically speaking.
And you've really blown up.
Amen.
It's been an incredible, I think, few years for you.
Amen.
What do you attribute that to?
My strength sometimes to push. God, you know, we can do so many things, but it's still God. You know,
Yes.
He picks the right people and the right timing to do the right things with you.
Yes,
Yeah, so
that
it's,
is true.
it's God.
Now let's talk about being a female in the music industry. Is it challenging? I mean, how is it in Uganda? Is it, oh wow.
It's not just challenging, but if you're not passionate enough, you can quit anytime because it's painful sometimes, you know, being a female in this crazy industry. People don't hear your language, they hear their own language. So you have to really do a lot for you to stand your ground, and sometimes it doesn't really necessarily have to make everyone happy. Yeah.
What
so-
about the pay difference? Has that ever happened to you? Where
Of course, so many times where you're paid way less than a male,
Exactly.
and you're actually better than him.
Yes.
Yes, because we're living in a man world. It's this one, this, it's the man did this, the man that. Women, the world is not yet used to women conquering, although they are conquering, but they still want to suppress us because they know the power we have. So for me, every time I feel suppressed by the male and female thing, I remember that they know how powerful we are, so that's why they're trying to suppress it. So I come back. That pushes me to come back because they know when they suppress you, you will give up. If you don't give up, you can beat them. Yeah.
And it's so crazy because it's a problem. It's a thing that happens everywhere. And if you're watching
Yeah.
right now and you're a lady, I bet whatever organization you're in or
Yeah.
whatever career,
Yeah.
whatever field you work in, I
True.
bet you've encountered that problem at some
Very,
right.
very, yeah, true.
And it's something that people go through all over the world.
True.
That's why there are movements like Me Too. and
Very, it's
Time's
like
Up.
it's like the same way in business. When a male speaks on a board, they need to be listened to. But if a female speaks, they're complaining
Yeah.
because that's the difference I don't get. But when a man speaks, they'll listen. But when a woman speaks, they're like, women love complaining, but it's almost the same. So it's just, I feel like we have to work triple or 100 times as hard to earn our places, which is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And something else that you're also fighting for is the
Yeah.
voice of young people in Uganda.
And females, most especially. Females that come from backgrounds like mine, you know, humble backgrounds, fighting poverty. Yeah, you know, I'm trying so much. I'm
So you
trying.
have different projects that you do because
Yes.
of that, right?
Yes.
So take us through some of the ones that you do.
I have a hairline.
Yeah.
I have a hairline. I launched it 6 months ago in Uganda. It's called Sheebah by Natna. I collaborated with another company called Natna. So we made a Sheebah by Natna brand.
Yeah, which is what you're wearing.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's a normal day-to-day woman. Not every woman can afford 1.5 million hairpiece or something. So I was targeting my fans and how much they earn and how they can look good but still pay their bills.
But that's
you know.
1.5 Ugandan.
Shillings.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like
Shillings.
1.5 Kenyan. Hey,
yes,
that's a lot. And so other than that,
So other than that, I'm doing a lot of projects, but some of them I don't want to talk about them. I'm having my main concert in Uganda, Omoyo concert. After 2 years, I haven't yet had any concert. I had the last concert 2 years ago. So I'm
Why?
having I don't like having concerts every time because it kills the excitement, the vibe. By concerts, I mean main concerts. I
Yes.
perform
Yes.
from there and there, but
Yes.
those are private functions for people or shows. But I mean, my concert organized by me or my team, I want to give it time so that I can think more, I can create more music, so that when they come to another concert, they have so much music to listen to, not just their own music. So I like to give myself time so that I give my clients what they deserve.
the best.
The
So when
best.
is the Moyo concert?
Omoyo concert is 30th November. It's going to be at Africana in Uganda. Everybody knows about it. It's the hype now in town.
Yeah.
So I'm excited after here. I'm just jumping back to preparations and everything.
So how are you getting ready for it? I mean, what?
On phone, I'm doing everything everything on phone because I've been traveling on and back and forth around,
Yes.
but it still has to go on. So I'm talking to my design on phone, I'm talking to everybody on phone, like, please get videos, show me, no, I don't like that, take that back, I like this. Or, yeah, we're working on phone, good enough technologies now.
Yeah,
Better.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
better.
So now, 2 years ago, how many people did you have at your concert?
Many.
Roughly.
What I remember by 6, I don't want to lie about that number, but by 6 it was packed and everyone was locked out. It's one of the most selling, if not the best selling concert in Uganda ever.
No way.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Amen.
Man, it was not bad, chick.
Yeah.
Why do those things excite me? They
Me
really
too.
even
Me
you?
too. Me too, so much when a woman does something, because I know what it takes. A woman to make it out of this crazy man world, and then you make it somewhere. That's big.
Yeah, and it's very unfortunate that a lot of women who are in those positions of influence and power, they don't support you. I'm not saying don't support the guys. I'm just like, why would you hate and say, oh, but she's a lady, let's get a man, he's a bit stronger.
But
right?
most times they do that.
Thank you. Hey, we've really connected on that level. I love it.
Surprisingly, now, like, I'm working with a female trainer at the gym at the hotel where I'm sleeping, and I have a male trainer back home, and I'm seeing how this chick is doing her thing. I'm like, yo, wait, if a female does something, they are going all the way. It's the same thing. I met a female producer at Coke Studio Africa.
Yes.
First time I worked with a female producer, I was excited.
Really, what's her name?
She's called, she pronounces herself, I don't want to pronounce her name wrong, but you're going to see her. You're going to see her. She is crazy talented. And she was a female, and that was the first female I've ever produced with. And I saw the difference. I could feel the difference, the vibe. When a female is empowering another female, it's wonders, it's magic.
It is. It's a really, really big deal. So now you've touched on Coke Studio Africa, which is why you're here. So tell us about, who you're working with and what you can tell us, because I know the show it's going to air maybe sometime next year. But what can you tell us about your...
First of all, I'm super excited. I'm back. This is the second time. I was here the last season too. So I'm excited that they got to think about me again. That means I did something good. So I feel good that I'm back again. And Coke Studio, it gives me a platform to look at my goals, because one of my goals is to become a superstar, and Coke Studio gives you that platform to work with other artists from other countries, people you would see through social media, but you don't know when you bump into these people or how do you start talking to these people. But Coke Studio gets you together, and before you know it, you're vibing with fellow artists. You're working. So for me, it's a privilege for me as an artist to learn, to get further than where I am right now.
Yes. Yeah. And you're saying that you want to get on that superstar level.
I want to get on that superstar level, yes.
Now, a few weeks ago, we had someone on this show, actually, who was saying, I only want to, I prefer, singing in English. She's a rapper. I prefer rapping in English because it's a national language. Yeah. And she felt like, if she didn't, speak in English, maybe people wouldn't understand her and she would lose out fans around the world. Is that a question that's come to you because you sing in your native tongue as well?
Not really. Honestly speaking, for me, I feel like music is a language itself. Like, I could be singing a sad song and you feel it, but without knowing the language, but you feel my tone and you look at my emotions and you feel the sadness in you. So for me, I listen to so many songs and I don't know the language, but I'm touched by the message. I almost know what she's saying or he is saying. When I meet these people and I ask the meaning, it's close. So music itself is a language. So for me, I'm not bothered with the language. I know if it's good music, people love it. If you're meant to be on that stage, you're meant to do it in any language. Yeah, it doesn't matter which language, because you have to represent where you come from at the end of the day. I want to be unapologetically African, and I come from a small town in Uganda called Kawempe. It's my hood. So I want to sing about things like that so that they can connect to people who know me, than just English. But I'll mix it up. Yeah. And so, I don't know Kiswahili, but I still learn Kiswahili so that I mix it up.
Oh, you want to try as much as whatever it is? Like, you speak some, some
different
Rwandese,
languages.
You can try and add some Amharic. You can to give that flavor.
For me, that's what I try and do. When I go to Rwanda, I learn 1-2 words. When I go to Kenya, I get some words. When I go to Mozambique, I get, everywhere I go.
Yeah. So what did they teach you? What have they taught you at Coke Studio?
Here, they've taught me mambo.
Mambo.
Nataka kula.
Very important. You have to know that.
Yeah. Nakupenda, nawapenda. Sheebah.
Oh, okay. They're all food related.
Food related. Yeah.
I like that. All right, so we're hanging out with Sheebah in studio today. Hashtag Hey Amina at The Trend Live. We're going to take a short break. When we get back, your chance to win with Masoko. And of course, send in your questions so that I can pass them through and ask Sheebah. Do not. Moji Baba was an acrobat. I bet those are the kind of mistakes he'd be making. I'm sure, I know. So, I mean, people also go through the same. They go through different and crazy lengths for social media. Does that happen in Uganda? The other day, two people actually passed on, university students, trying to take a selfie, and then they fell in a river.
It's crazy. For me, I keep telling my friends, social media is becoming slavery. We're becoming slaves to social media. Even when we don't have anything to put there, we feel the need to look for it, to create whatever it is. So for me, I feel like it's no longer about sharing who we are. It's now become a job that doesn't pay.
That's very, very true.
So for me, I keep telling my friends, for me, this is my job, and social media is where I sell my platforms with music and everything. But if I wake up in the morning and I'm sad, I'm not going to share anything happy. Because so that I remember who I am and my feelings. I'm not a slave to social media. You know, so many people are breaking and dying, but on social media they're saying we're living our best lives.
That is very true.
But you're breaking. So that's not good for you as a human. So before you know it, it will catch up with you. So I don't know, it's fake it until you make it kind of thing. And for me, I don't believe in that. I feel like we should try, and because we have so many followers, some of us, we should try and make it as realistic as possible, so that people know these things are real, so that we don't get out of our way to get likes and to get views, and because it's not paying at the end of the day.
Yes.
He wasn't paid, but he's in the hospital right now.
I know, that is very true. Oh wow, I really like you, Sheebah. Your name on Instagram is Sheebah Richa.
Sheebah Richa this year.
Yes. Yeah. So why is that? You're prophesying something?
I'm a kind of person who believes in speaking and giving the universe what you feel like. Because I come from a very humble background to be where I am. So I professed my way to where I am today. So if I say richer this year, I get richer because I professed it. And I believe in it.
Yes, and you started working very young because of that, because of your background. Yes. So does it upset you when you see people who are much older at 20, 25, who are not, we have the sponsor situation here in Kenya where, sugar daddies, right?
It really sometimes upsets me how easy other people, some of my fellow girls, get the things, and then I look at my life, I have to work for every little tiny thing. But then I remember that we all cut from different pieces of clothes.
Yeah.
So I'm cut from a different one. I don't like being given. I like chasing my own paper because I love my power. Yeah. So to keep my power, I need to look for my paper.
Exactly. Yeah. So much so that they awarded
no one can say, hey, get out. No. This is my house. So you're tired, you get out. So I would love to stay in my power. But if you're not in your power, if it's not your money, you're asking for everything, you're going to be slapped, you're going to be done, anything. Anything. And you won't want to move because you have a society of in-laws on social media that you're trying to prove a point. So for me, I'm safe where I'm living an imperfect life, but it's very perfect.
Yes,
for me.
I love that. So much so that they awarded you, as I was trying to say about Afrima. Yeah. So you won Best Female East Africa?
Africa, yes.
That's
Amen.
a big
Thank you so much, East Africa, for believing in me. I did not see this one coming because there were so many beautiful, talented ladies in that category who I very much respect and love. So I'm so honored.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well done. Now, other than Omoyo, you also have One Corner, which is also another big record.
Yes, huge.
And it's doing
number
really well.
one right now in Uganda. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. I have pretty many hits, but right now everyone is crazy about Omoyo and One Corner, and it's all a vibe. It's Sheebaholic vibe in Uganda right now. We're all getting excited. It's like Christmas. When I'm having a concert, it's like Christmas in Uganda. It's going to be a party. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a campaign that I saw. I need you to explain it to me like a child as we, get closer to wrapping up, Jackson.
Yeah.
Free the nipple.
Free the
campaign.
nipple.
What was that about? Tell me, please.
Was I on it? I don't think I was participating. Was I?
I saw your name somewhere there, but I didn't see like a video.
No, honestly speaking, I think for me in my country, I have little boobs, as you can see. They're not that big. And I don't mind them. I'm very okay with what I have. So I don't wear bras sometimes because I don't feel like I need them. So I think some pictures, people take pictures and put whatever captions they want on. But I'm not campaigning for anything. But I'm saying if you have your nipples and if you want to free them, well,
go ahead. Do you, boo-boo?
Do you?
All right, so let's talk about this nude dancer situation that brought a lot of controversy for you with authorities.
Yes. Which one?
There's a story that I saw about, you know, dancers that were part of your camp.
No, that was Cindy. You're mixing.
Okay. All right. I apologize. I apologize.
I understand. You don't stay in Uganda.
Yes. So let's take a look at what people are actually saying on social media. The hashtag being here. Amina at the trend live is where you send it. So Moji Shot Baba, wanasema nini pale?
Yes, Moji Shot Baba here reporting from Studio B. Amina. Amina wao mse amechomwa, si tunaweza sema watoto wake wameanza kuona moto mapema. Now we have feedback for Sheebah, and we have Zazu. It's a lot of numbers saying, "Hey Amina, ambia Sheebah she's my only. Nikimuona na Sheebah." Well, Sheebah will teach you some Swahili over there. We have someone else here, Otieno, saying, "Ha ha ha ha, damn, those Kuduro dancers are dope." The trend with Amina. We also have Richard Bill Jamal saying, "Dope are dope. She be my best, all the best." That's to Sheebah. And then we have someone here throwing shade at short people, saying, "Teacher, why do short people have a hard time raising a family?" Me, because they struggle to put food on the table. Really? So keep them coming.
That is so bad.
Leo sina bahati nitakuwa nasoma matusi zenye mnanitusi. Leo sina bahati, but keep them coming. Hapa someone else, meme of the day, someone is commenting and saying, wakisema Range Rover inajenga jina.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. We have someone else saying, mpe salamu Sheebah, nampenda sana. That is sababisha. And then we have
say salam, I say hi.
We have someone else saying, Abdallah Mdambo saying, "Greetings to my Ugandan sister. Webare nyo nyambo kufuna burungi."
What does that mean?
Thank you for
I've done the best impersonation of a Ugandan I can ever do in my life. So I don't know what that means. Sijui kama ametutusi. That's the feedback we have.
Translate. Amesema it means you danced very well. Yes. I liked how you danced.
Yes.
If you were to choose between dancing and music, what would you choose, by the way?
I wouldn't choose any because they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand for me. I like to dance to my own tunes. I like to dance to anybody's tunes. So for me, music and dance they're like blood sisters.
Okay. Mojo jamaliza bado?
Nilikuwa nataka tu atuambie. What is if someone wants to say I love short people in Uganda, and what do they say?
When you want to say I love short people in Uganda, how do you say that?
Jagala abantu abampi.
Jagara.
Burungi.
Wampi is short people.
Yeah.
Can I just call you Wampi throughout the show? Short Moji. Actually, Wampi is shorter. Short Moji Babani sentence. So it's Wampi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wampi. We'll just stick with Wampi.
So
thank you so much, Wampi.
Yeah, and that's it.
Nyabare nyo. Ati?
Burungi nyo.
Yeah, Burungi.
Oliotia.
Yes.
Storechi.
What's good?
Oh, storechi.
Yeah, what's good?
Storechi.
Yeah.
Oh, like mambo.
Like mambo. What's good? Yeah.
Okay. Nishaisahau. Oh my gosh. What did you say again?
Storechi.
Yes. Storechi. Thank you so much for coming through, Sheebah.
So much.
You're a lot of fun.
You're
so very, very vocal about women's issues. I really hope that you keep on championing that.
I'll never stop.
Right?
I'll never
Good
stop.
job.
Thank
Congratulations
you so much.
on all of your achievements.
So much.
Moyo concert is going to be such a huge success.
Thank you.
Well done. And Cook Studio Africa as well. Final words for your fans?
Hey everybody, my Kenyan fans, I love you so much for supporting me. I'm super excited to be here, and watch out for Cox Studio and follow all the links to get to know what we have in stock. Love you.
All right.
Now wapenda sana.
Okay, there you go. No ngoja. I mean wait.
Okay.
Ngoja means sit. Yeah, ngoja means wait. Ngoja means sit.